Oh look, katana, axes. What?
Bro, they were trying to explain some shit to you. You just like audience with a dark elf.
Yeah,
Oh
I guess.
shit!
I didn't know there were dark elves in Final Fantasy.
Really?
Aren't there? Aren't there not?
Bro, they got bunny girls.
Yeah, but that's like, it's not Israel, Izalith or whatever. What is it called?
Evilise?
Evilise. But they don't have like elves and stuff.
Best gird your loins.
They got crocodile looking ass people. They got lizard
How do we
people.
get back?
Bongos. They're called bongos.
Just focus on getting to Ostos with your
They got
head on
lion
your
people.
shoulders. You poor
Lion people. What's that one from?
10.
Lion?
Lion.
Oh, Ronzos.
Ronzos, exactly. I mean, what the fuck? You're the one that plays it. You play more than I do. Way more than I would. You forgot about them?
Because you were like lion people. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, man, they got lion people. They got racism. They got
There's a
racism.
lot of racism. in all of them.
They got Waka.
Hey, brother.
The Jamaican racist.
don't be going near any of those Albert, you hear?
Yeah, the all
Nothing
bad.
but they're not good.
Like this. I bet that's not
That
even
dude's
considered
fucked up.
peace.
They go and say all the teachings against you, Yevon. They use machina. It's devil worship, I tell you.
We need a key.
He's got so much hate for machines.
And then he's like, oh no, Yuna is an Albed. Oh no.
I gotta question my morals now. Oh shit.
Don't let the
Paralysis powder.
They're pure darkness.
Huh?
And there's no
Yeah.
need for mercy.
You don't really be paid. Okay. Is that a heartbeat?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, okay.
Oh shit. God damn.
Yeah, I'm liking this Ronin.
Let's go.
Let's make this
Yeah, it's pretty
entertaining.
powerful. Loyalty bangles. If you ask me, you seem pretty overpowered.
I mean, the main game isn't that hard.
Let's see what's inside.
Think this'll open that door?
Yeah. So you don't know what's happening.
Honestly, I don't.
Story-wise.
Like, I know the king thinks we're the Four Words of Light,
Yeah.
and he told us the prophecy or whatever.
Right.
And I'm not really reading into any of these abilities. I'm kind of just going with the flow, just trying to keep things moving and going. But hey, man,
Yeah.
the what are they called? Fran, what is she? Vieira.
Fran.
Let's
The
go.
Vieira's
Vieira?
pretty hot, not
This
gonna
place
lie.
is filled with
Yeah, the
secret
bunny
rooms.
girls.
And
Bunny people.
It has nothing to do with the bunny though.
King of the Dark Elves is spoiled.
But they're all bunnies. They got
Yeah.
long legs. They're very tall women. They're very slender.
Victory was
Their
guaranteed.
boobs are accentuated by their bustiers and all that. Mike, don't tell me it's not the bunny girls themselves.
No, it's not the not. It's look. It's not the bunny part that's attractive to me.
I know. It's,
Up ahead.
it's the shape.
Go to work.
Yeah, it's the shape.
I'm not dumb.
It's the height.
It's like, what was it last night?
It's around here somewhere.
My sister
Scream when it taps
and her
on the
boyfriend were watching Grey's Anatomy.
Uh huh.
And then the character on the screen is like, I don't understand what men want. And then the woman in the show goes asking the dude, what do men want? What is it that men want? And I'm over here like, big titties, big ass. And then her, my sister's boyfriend just turns back to me and starts laughing like, ha ha. And I just look back and I'm like, see? He didn't deny it. He didn't deny it. It's not that hard. Let's be honest, man. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, but that's when you're younger. Like nowadays, it's like I just want someone, you know, to love.
No, but this is about wanting. It's not what we need. It's not
yeah.
about what we need.
Yeah, that's a want, not a need.
Yeah,
Warm welcome.
Come on.
that's all I'm saying, Mike. I need in the one or two. Damn. He staggered his ass up. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck?
Hey, you believe this is a Final Fantasy game?
Can you imagine if we were both getting high right now?
Well,
And then you're just making me laugh and I'm making you laugh. And I'm like, Mike, shut up.
okay.
Oh, fuck.
I guess I used that to break it open. Sure.
Okay. There might have been an item on the right side.
Maybe.
Oh, what the fuck?
See what's inside, Jack.
Is something fired? Oh, yeah, it
It's
is.
a ballista up there. Okay.
Oh, that was pinpoint at you, man.
Okay, you hit the wall. I was going like, can I parry that?
Oh, I never even thought about that. Is that where you're trying to make your way to
I'm
him?
guessing. Dude, I don't know where I'm going. I thought we were going to see some dark elves or something.
Oh, maybe this is their kingdom?
Maybe?
They're under attack then.
I think we're safe.
Get ourselves together.
I wonder if you can do plunging attacks.
I did.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You do? That's kind of cool. Just barely missed you by that much.
It's a lot
Look
bigger up
around.
close.
Hey, depending on what universe you play,
Nah.
Dark Elves are either like the biggest assholes or like the most rational race.
Yeah, because like it's either well, I wouldn't call them white elves, just regular elves, or like super racist against the dark elves, or
Yeah.
like they're right in their ways or convictions or whatever.
Like, yeah, depending on.
It's like, oh, we don't like the dark elves. Why? Because they're evil in one universe, and the other was like, oh, we don't like dark elves. Why? Because they're dark.
Like, I know in Elder Scrolls, the Dark Elves. Oh my god, it's one of these guys again.
Oh.
Like, I know they have like slavery and shit, but they're also like, oh, we're so fucking like amazing. Like their ego is so fucking ridiculous. Fuck that Tom Berry. Like if you play World of Warcraft, the elves, they're just very full of themselves. They're very pompous.
Yeah, pompous.
Like even if they're good and they don't mean harm, they're still like, I'm amazing. I'm amazing.
We take a breather.
But that's regular elves. Or as they call them, high elves. There's like, I think now they have different kinds of elves. Like there was always blood elves, night elves. Then they started adding new ones, void elves and shit like that. It's crazy. The night elves, which are the darker elves, Mike, and they're because they're of the night. Those are the pompous assholes that are like, bro, our history expands a millennia, right? Like it goes back so far back.
It's like, what's his name from Baki? Our 4,000 years
Yeah, yeah.
Chinese kung fu.
There's
and
no
your
fucking way we're
pathetic
wrong.
100 years of boxing.
And then they get their shit rocked. Their capital gets burned up. And I'm like, fuck you guys. Y'all deserve that shit. They never even like imagine the possibility right in their brains. Like, yeah, get fucked.
I mean, there is a real world kind of thing like that with, you know, like China and their Tai Chi or whatever. And like, oh, this one MMA dude is challenging all these Chinese masters because we're like, no, your Chinese kung fu is bullshit. It's just like a light exercise.
Look almost
Like,
disappointed,
you mean
Jack.
like that Japanese wrestler that challenged the Brazilian, was it jiu-jitsu?
Maybe, I don't know, but
He was, I forget their family. It was like their family's honor was on the line, and this dude was just rocking their shit. Eventually, he did lose to them, but he had proved it to them that they're not unbeatable. You
Yeah.
get me?
I can learn.
Because they were rocking the shit out of the martial arts tournaments back then. I forget I honestly forgot their name. He was like whatever their family name was, and then they just put killer on it, right? And he was that killer.
Yeah.
He was just rocking their shit over and over. And they were always like coming into the fight going like, yeah, he ain't shit. I'm gonna put him to sleep. I'm gonna whoop his ass, you know? And then this tiny Japanese man just came and just rocked your shit.
Yeah, but the Chinese guy that I'm talking about, his story's kind of fucked up. Because you know how China is where they have like, what is it called? Social points or whatever. But
So,
like their social credit.
what do you mean?
Like they have like a personal credit where like, think of them like points, brownie points basically for like Chinese government.
Oh,
You get a lot of good points, you can do shit.
right.
Like if you're a criminal and you're a bad person, we'll deduct those points and like you can't take out a loan or something.
Oh, okay. So there's like there's actual benefits in society.
Yeah, for like your social standing.
So, yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it.
Those cubes?
Let's relax for a bit.
But yeah, because he went around fighting all these Chinese men. It's like, no, it's not real. It's not a real fighting style. Like, no, you're just you're not being patriotic or whatever. And so then he went around and fighting those dudes, and like he would beat the kung fu masters' asses, and the referee would like do a dive jump in front of him and like separate them. Mm-hmm. And then like give the match win to like the kung fu guy who got his ass beat. And like all of his social like standing was like completely destroyed. It's like like his own gym that he grew up fighting in and training and everything and coaching, like stripped away all of his accomplishments and his medals, and they took his picture down and everything. Like he can't even rent a car. He has to like travel by like bus for like hours to get to these matches, and barely sleeps, and everyone in China hates him because he was shitting on their Tai Chi or whatever.
Their legacy, their claim of, well, one of their claim to fame, not the only one. I get you. I've seen something similar with China. Like if you essentially if they say, hey, this is cool, this is amazing, and you're like, why? And they're like, because it's Chinese. And then some guy comes around and disproves it. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you a traitor or some shit? And it's like, no, that's not even it. He's just trying to show you like it's not as good as you guys are making it out to be. It just makes us look like fools. And he's essentially trying to tell them like, hey man, there's better ways. There's better things to put out there. You're hyping this shit up that's like not even that great.
Oh, you see that new spin-off for Dragon Ball Z?
Which one?
The one where Gohan Black is there. Like a different timeline where Gohan's like, no, fuck you guys. Every fucking problem is because of you guys. So I'm gonna fucking eliminate all the timelines.
I'm just there to clean up after each and every one of you.
And it's like he's tired of all the shit. Like he lost his future Trunks.
Yeah.
And like he's got no arm or anything. He's like, Zamasu showed me the way. Like us mortals, we're fucking messing everything up for everyone. We're the source of all the problems. And he's like, you're not wrong.
He's got a point.
Yeah, that's I like villains like that. Like you got a point, but we still got to stop you.
Bro, that reminds me of like damn it, you don't know this one. Watchmen.
Nope.
Fuck, man. You need to know about that one, Mike. It's the exact same thing. The very heroes that were protecting society, some of them become
villains.
One of them becomes a villain. And it's essentially the same thing. And he has that kind of mentality of like, hey, do you know how dangerous we are? if we go unchecked. And then they're like, what are you talking about? We're heroes. We will never do that. And then they're like, no, you don't get it.
Yeah, Batman did.
It only takes like one bad thing for us to defect to the other side so easily. Like, for example, what if your loved ones are taken hostage and someone tells you, hey, go kill these people, right? Otherwise your loved ones are gonna die. Or what if I hold this city ransom, and if you don't obey, then their destruction is gonna happen. It's gonna be very real. And essentially that's what he's saying. So the only way that you can end all threat is to create the ultimate threat and have everyone band against it. Because there's so much war happening, right, between nations and stuff. Like, for example, US versus Russia versus whatever, blah blah blah. It's like that, right?
Yeah.
And in this world, they're like, bro, imagine a world where there is one entity that could just stomp all of them. And the only entity in their world that can do that is Dr. Manhattan, which is one of their guys on their team, who is essentially a god. He's a blue guy.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, he's essentially a fucking god. And he realizes what the guy is doing, and he's like, no, he's got a point. If I become a bad guy and I become the ultimate threat to all of humanity and this planet, everyone's gonna stop fighting each other and fight me. And then that's when the other villain's like, I knew you would see it my way. And then they're like, what the fuck? Everybody goes, what the hell?
It gives humanity a reason to actually band together and stop their infighting.
Right? And this is already like towards the end of the movie, Mike. This is already the end of the movie. And then one of their own heroes is like, no, you can't do that. This is fucked up. It's not real.
Not a hero's way.
Yeah. And he ends up dying for it, Mike. He gets blown up to little chunky bits by that god character, dude. But because he foresaw how fucked up maybe things could turn out, he essentially had like these recordings set to go out to the media to essentially expose all of this, right? And that's literally how the movie ends. And it's essentially his way of saying it, I leave it now in the hands of the people, right?
Yeah.
But that shit is so fucking sick, Mike. Like, that's essentially where I can relate. You get me?
Yeah.
God damn, dude. That's
okay. Well, I'm lost.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm gonna cut back till I somehow figure out how to get up there. Is this progress? Maybe. Looks like it.
We should be fine here. This is that tower.
Desmond Hole.
Oh!
To explore.
Demon's Hole. What the fuck is that?
It's a cactuar.
Cacturn?
Yeah.
Cacturn, whatever. Well, he dead.
Oh!
He ain't shit, Mike. He ain't shit.
I don't know. I get worried sometimes.
Maybe, what is that big ass beast called?
The behemoth?
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Whenever they throw a behemoth at you.
And they use their fucking meteor.
Yeah. Also, maybe that fucking tentacle thing with the
Marlboro.
status. Yeah, that. Mike, I think the first Final Fantasy game I played was either I think it was 4 or 5. One of those two.
Who was the character?
Now we have
Was it a Dark Knight with the lance?
Playable?
Yeah.
Or- I don't know. It was this. I just know there was a girl with blonde hair.
Girl with blonde hair.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a girl with the green hair. That's Terra.
All right, there is Terra. Which one is that one? 4 or 5?
6.
6?
Yep.
Is that the one where you can suplex a train?
That is.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't play that one. Not at that time. When I heard about the suplexing the trainer, that shit made me laugh. I was like, God damn, that is hilarious. I'm trying to remember that game that I played.
I don't even remember what 5 even is.
Man, that's the thing. I got to play the early ones, but I didn't know they were separate.
They were different stories.
And I was too young to really appreciate them at the time. You get me? I was in that era of like, man, it's too much reading. So I just didn't play them. But I remember we had them. But like I said, I couldn't appreciate them. It wasn't until 7 that I was finally like, oh, look, the visuals. Oh, that's fucking sick.
7's visuals did it for you?
Mike, I was young.
Uh-huh.
It was the first time I saw those kind of graphics, bro.
Yeah, they were cool, but I got frustrated because I died in the plant and I never picked it up again.
Jack's power is no joke.
What plant?
The beginning when you're blowing up the Shinra thing.
You died there?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get out. Dude, I was like 6 or 7 or whatever.
Well, I was a little older than that. I was like 9.
And my child brain couldn't understand how to leave.
Should we check it out?
Yeah. I did that. I played the whole first disc.
Did you have them all? Isn't it like a 4-disc game or something?
I think it's 3. I want to say it's 3, but I might be wrong. Like in that era, there was a lot of games that if they were RPGs, they would give you like 3 to 4 disc. Fucking dude, I had Doom 3 for PC. That shit was multiple disc. And I didn't even know what the discs were. Oh shit, you're fighting a Black Knight.
Yeah. Oh, he is Black Knight.
Yeah, he's Black Knight.
Do you remember Inglés sin Barreras?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a TikTok about it, like, oh shit, I remember that shit.
Yeah, and this guy's like, oh, my uncle has a whole pristine collection of it.
Yeah, like it was like, oh, that's a $1,000 thing. And I'm like, hey mom, you remember Inglés sin Barreras? Like, yeah, I used to like rent it from the library. I'm like, oh, that's how you got it. And my sister was like, oh, is that the thing where you have like a CD and you put in like, CD? No, that's a VHS. And a cassette.
Well, later ones had CDs.
Yeah, probably, I don't know. I don't remember them.
Like after the 2000s, I'm pretty sure they had
I
CDs.
just remember that big ass plastic case thing.
My uncle had one.
And like,
You know, Marcos's dad? Yeah, he had one.
And I'm like, did you learn anything from it?
I didn't use it?
No, not you, my mom. I'm like, did you learn any English from
I
it?
thought you were asking me. I'm like,
I mean, whatever English I know now is from because of that.
oh.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it didn't hit. Watch out! I'm kind of actually into this fight.
The Dark Elves?
We gotta crack it open.
I can see why Marcos actually finished this game.
Yeah, it's apparently really good.
We'll have to take it slow.
Ooh.
Hard road ahead of
Oh shit, other knights.
Ooh. But what are they? Are they just mirror images?
I'm guessing. Oh, okay.
Or are they? No, they take multiple hits. Jesus!
Okay.
hit them all at once.
Fuck, buddy.
Oh, I don't have any potions. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't notice that. Yeah, like my sister, like, oh, is that like she couldn't understand what a VHS was. I guess she didn't remember what it was. We didn't have them at that point. I'm like, God damn, you don't know what a VHS is? It's stuff like that. Things like that make me feel old, Hebert.
Why?
Like having that knowledge, like, oh, VHS, and
I'm
not
okay
having
with it.
phones growing up. I'm like, oh man.
I'm okay with stuff like that. Like, It's like when every now and then I ask somebody for the time, and they look at their wrist like they were wearing a watch, and I'm like, you don't have a watch on. Why did you do that? And they're like, oh, yeah, I don't know. It's a habit. But I'm like, but bro, you weren't wearing a watch. And then they're like, all right, I have a cell phone. They pull out their cell phone, they look at the time, right? But it was that little small gesture of like looking at the wrist, like if they had a watch on. And now younger kids are like, what's that about? And I'm just like, well, we used to wear watches back then.
They don't even know how to read a clock.
Yeah, the one with the arms,
Yeah.
with just the face and the arms. What do they call?
Analog? No, they're not. I don't. Is it analog?
Analog?
Maybe.
Maybe. They're not digital.
I just call them wall clocks.
Yeah. It's like an older time clock. Olden time clock. That's kind of why I have one, Mike. Because it forces anyone younger than me to if they come over, they're like trying to look at the time, but I'm like, yeah, that's the time right there. And they're like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, figure it out. You don't need to ask me for the time. The time's right there.
Is that the last one?
You have to take it slow.
Even you gave me shit for it, Mike.
I just said like, oh man, you got an old person clock because it ticks and talks. I wasn't saying because of the face of it.
And I was like, it makes them work for it, you know? Because it's not just straight up telling them like, hey, this is the time. And then when I told you, yeah, it makes them work for it, you're like, oh, I kind of get it. I get what you mean. I'm like, all these fuckers don't know how to tell time. Imagine if the internet apocalypse happened, Mike. All these kids are lost, bro. They're fucking lost. But how do you tell time without digital information, man?
I told you that my stepdad started teaching my brother math, right? It's gone to the point where I'm overhearing him. He's like, "Stop crying. Deja de llorar, pendejo." I'm like, God damn, he's making him cry now. I was like, I cannot interrupt. This is a canon event.
It's a canon event. This is how your boy becomes Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch that movie?
Which one? I've seen all the Tobey Maguire ones.
No, the newer animation ones
The
where
second
canon events are happening.
Oh no, I've seen the memes, but I haven't actually watched it.
Yeah, that's a thing. Canon events and stuff like that.
Oh, we gotta let Uncle Ben die. That's his canon.
Yeah, shit like that. Like we need to let these things happen. Someone close to Spider-Man needs to die. I just thought it's funny. And then you said this was a canon event. You couldn't interrupt or become a part of it. Who's Spider-Man in that situation? You or your brother?
Well, my brother, I guess.
This is how he becomes Spider-Man.
God damn it.
I honestly really like that about Spider-Man though. The way that he was designed. He was designed to be every teenage boy. You get me?
Jesus Christ.
He was essentially made so that each and every one of you could relate to him. You get me? Because we were all teenage boys, or we are, or whatever, right? Some people are right now. We were at some point in time. And the whole point, hey, circle.
I thought I could do more damage, but I guess not.
Like, oh shit, you got rid of his horse. Ooh. So yeah, each and every one of us can relate to who Spider-Man is, because he is all of us. And we are him in a sense, you know? We all wish at some point we had the abilities of Spider-Man.
Oh,
what
God.
the fuck? You know, to feel powerful, to feel strong, to be able to handle all the shit that is out of our scope. Hey man, you almost got him. You just gotta keep your distance and strike when necessary. Whoa! Well, you're out of healing.
Okay,
You
there
got
we
it.
go.
Yo, he's like Brian from fucking Tekken. Jesus though. Have you seen Brian?
No.
Like in his victory screen, he's like literally pounding on the dude he just beat up, or he's like stomping him, kicking him, or like just bashing down on him,
He's good.
depending on the game.
Better than good. Only Jack can fight like that.
Glad to see he's back. Took long enough.
Man,
What?
fuck Jed. Someone's clapping.
Bravo, Jack.
Astos.
And a round of applause for Jed Ash
Oh, he's a dark elf.
and Neon, of course.
You know who we are?
I'm a dark elf, you see. And we dark
Okay, so he's not a
Tell us
cool
about
dark
the
elf. He's a
crystals. That's all I
pompous asshole.
He just looks like a regular elf.
Good. Those who are to forge the
With
future
gray skin.
mustn't be concerned with
Like a vampire.
trivialities.
Then cut to the chase.
Not gonna lie, I was more than half expecting a female elf. It usually is, Mike.
My castle is here. Make your way through this forest until you reach a tower. At its zenith, you will find the wind crystal. The journey will be perilous.
Oh,
but I
so we're
suspect
doing
that doesn't come as a
the prophecy, I
surprise.
guess. Or
Yeah.
trying to.
Any questions?
Okay.
Just one. Is it true you made a deal with Chaos?
You fuck.
No, but
Why did you have to say that? Why did you have to include that?
I hate anyone who deals with
given
chaos.
purpose. By its hand were the crystals extinguished, and only by its
Are you
hand
blowing
will they be
chaos?
restored.
Are you fucking chaos?
Is
Are
there
you
chaos in my
deep-throating chaos?
coffee?
A deal with a monster commands a high price.
You have chaos
Your
right up your
lives
asshole
may
right
be
now?
required as tender.
No. Blush.
Is that funny?
Kind of now.
What it's like to hear some good news for once.
What the fuck, guy?
Safe travel.
That's funny. It's so funny to actually hear some good news for once.
Man, this guy. This fucking guy.